Welcome back, everyone.
Morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right. So we were just talking about how last week felt so long ago.
Yeah, I know.
And it's the show is in a weird spot right now in the sense that like we're progressing, but it's taking its time in a good way.
Right.
We also got the indication that Lorelai wants to start her own inn.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a thing moving forward.
I think so too, and I'm curious in the seeds they're planting now, right? That they're going to pay off later on.
Sure.
How long it's going to take, I have no idea.
Probably close to the length of the show.
Sure.
Seasons. Although someone did point out that the house, and good eye or research, the house that's the inn she wants to buy, the derelict house, was the house from the Waltons, the television show.
Really?
Good night, John boy. Yeah, that was the Waltons' house. How amazing is that?
I used to watch the Waltons on TV Land. That's awesome.
I didn't really, but I definitely know the reference.
That went right over my head.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. I'm going to go back and watch that then. But yeah, like I do think they are going to get that in eventually. Like you said,
Right.
It could be the run of the show. But even with situations like Luke and Rachel and Lorelai, like that weird love triangle that's happening.
Rachel will be out of the picture at some point. I don't care.
She's
I feel
flaky.
Like she's flaky. Luke's flaky about it, and I'm starting to wonder if at some point his affection for Lorelai is going to make him be the one to step away for the first time instead of Rachel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I feel like Rachel bailing is so predictable and routine.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, there she goes again. I feel like it'd be more poetic if like she was actually in, and Luke is the one who's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I have stronger feelings for somebody else, even if it's not recorded at this point.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, I think that, like, if she does leave, he'll have a hand in it in the sense that, like, she'll be like, I'm all in, and he's like, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get abandoned
Yeah.
This time, because he has so many times.
Yeah.
And also, I don't understand his restaurant stockroom at all.
We were just talking about that, yeah.
I get that he needs 1 million pickles. I don't know why he needs to stack them in front of other vegetables and other canned food, and I really don't get why he needed 9 giant jars of Grey Poupon in his diner.
That,
It's like, what do you serve? Are you making the best potato salad in the world with Grey Poupon that you sell a ton of every day? Because that is a lot of Grey Poupon.
Is that the secret to good potato salad, Grey Poupon?
Well, I mean, there's mustard, but maybe he's got a special whatever, or a burger that he sells with it. But no restaurant that small
needs that much Grey Poupon.
I've worked in giant restaurants that have not had that much mustard. You know.
That specific type of mustard, you know what I mean?
Very specialty mustard.
I think, you know what, it'd be really funny if he's like, I just like it. It's just for me.
As a general rule on a television show, like, you know, I know I haven't watched it, but like The Bear and stuff like that.
Sure.
If you're going to set a show largely around restaurants, you should have somebody on set that knows how restaurants work, because clearly that is not the case on stuff on this show.
It drives 2 people who have worked in restaurants crazy. You know what I mean?
It's a minor thing. It's not the point, but it definitely can distract you when you catch it.
A little bit.
All right, we're going to get started here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Action Warrior Lurker, Balish Fuldez, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudagunda Varapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, Wear Panda 47, Jamie Morgan, and Coincidence. Thank you so much, guys. We are really glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you're watching us for the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or currently watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. Every show, including Gilmore Girls, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. But on everything on our Patreon, you will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. Due to copyright law, you will only see and hear us.
Oh, yeah.
You look tired.
I just haven't been sleeping very well lately.
How come?
Just have a lot on my mind.
Honey, you gotta wake up.
You'll be tired and wired.
Wanna play?
1, 2, 3.
I'll go first. Pass.
Why?
Because I'm not Anna Nicole Smith. Next.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Pass.
Do I want to know what you're doing?
Hey, Luke
He
came to the
shaved.
table. Does that make him number 3?
No.
You don't even know what we're doing.
The soul patch is gone.
Thank God. Yeah.
Or if you don't take him, you're automatically stuck with a 3rd guy.
Got it?
I'm not playing.
Well, of course not. It's still my turn. Oh, no.
Daddy!
Not Kirk.
Maybe he'll buy me a pony.
I want to go back to the old guy. Your turn.
I don't know, Mom. You already got Kirk. How's a girl to top that?
You're right. He's yours.
And 1.
Ooh, good camera work. Oh, of course it's Dean. Of course.
I was wondering if we were ever going to see him again.
Yeah. Last time we saw him, he was fighting Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been a few
ordering's
episodes.
good.
Yeah, she's still on that. We got to get back to that eventually.
Yeah.
Because
By
I
the
don't
way,
think
did you
it's
notice
over.
that there was an employee back behind that was not Luke?
I figured because it's not the biggest diner in the world,
Right.
But one guy, taking
running
care of
a
the whole
diner.
place,
Yeah.
cashing people out, cooking the food, serving the tables.
Yeah.
That's like my nightmare. The theme song gets stuck in my head. I find
yeah.
myself singing it while I'm doing dishes.
I hum all day at this thing.
Yeah.
Is Ms. Gilmore there?
I'm sorry, she's busy. How may
Hello,
I
Max.
assist you?
Actually, I need to talk to Ms. Gilmore. Hello.
Yes, hello, hi.
Lorelai? We've been having these very successful phone calls for a couple of weeks now.
Yes, we have.
I was thinking that maybe this weekend, instead of a phone call, we should have a date. Let's have dinner. Saturday night, 8 o'clock?
Okay.
Can I say something dumb? I think the Asian teacher sitting at the table behind him is the same Asian guy that was working the counter at the restaurant.
Oh, this extra. They just like
Yeah, same
pull
extra,
double
yeah.
duty. Yeah. She has her
He wasn't
shopping
in there.
for.
What? Dean, he wasn't in there. Oh, in case you were wondering.
So Dean and her are going to at least talk.
They have to.
Yeah.
It's not in the store on Wednesday, so you can mark it down on that little list you're hiding from me that says where Dean is so that you can avoid him at any time.
I was not avoiding the market. You sure he wasn't in there?
I asked.
She's going to write it down.
Yeah.
Wow, potholders. Little kitty potholders.
It's Rachel's birthday, okay? And don't say anything. She doesn't want anybody to know. She hates birthdays.
Not as much as she's gonna hate these potholders.
I mean, this whole gift giving and getting process is completely insane.
The rant begins.
Oh,
You
God.
know you cannot give her these potholders.
Yeah, I know.
Take him back.
Why don't you go to the mall and walk around
No,
a little?
no mall.
Tell you what, I'll go for you.
You gonna shop for me?
I got the day off tomorrow. I was gonna go anyway. You can pick what you want, and the rest I'll return. I'll do all the work. All you have to do is point.
Point.
One finger, preferably your index.
All right, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Nothing too out there,
Oh.
okay? She's not into all that trendy stuff. And her candle shaped like an elephant. That
Okay,
No,
you know what? Just,
no.
I've got it all under control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you here? Jeez.
Who are you? Why you call Lay?
I,
How you know Lay?
well,
You date her?
no.
You try to?
No.
How you know Dean?
We go to school together.
You do.
Well, yeah, we're science partners.
You don't talk.
Sorry.
Science project.
Yes.
For school.
Yes, Mama.
You're not dating.
Ghostbusters line.
No, Mama.
Okay. Follow me.
Is he going to ask about
Rory, for sure. Why did she say this is Rory's ex-boyfriend?
Right.
No moving. You understand?
Yes, Mama.
Not you, him.
Yes, I understand.
I see all.
Oh, no, she'll hate you forever. It's just nothing personal.
We should probably get started.
He wants to ask.
Is this weird for you?
A little.
How is she?
Good.
Good.
You dumped her, man.
Good-ish.
Oh,
Less good than ish.
yeah?
Our agreement not to talk about Rory.
We didn't have an agreement not to talk about Rory.
Oh, it was an unspoken agreement.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Yeah.
It's a reasonable agreement. Yeah.
She can't go into the market.
Why not?
Because you're there.
Not on Wednesdays.
Already noted. You think that you and Rory will ever get back together again?
Hey, but we go back to the no talking about Rory agreement.
Oh.
Oh.
I should have called. I'm sorry.
Rory! I didn't think you'd want to know.
I got it.
Rory, stop. Okay, that's the opposite of stop.
Would you be mad? I don't know. I feel like
She should have told her, though.
Yeah.
I
Weird
wouldn't
you
be
didn't
upset
tell
about
me.
them being partners. I'd
No.
be upset about her not telling me.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Am I more beautiful today than I was yesterday?
Oh, boy.
Maybe I was just as beautiful yesterday, only I lacked
You
the
were.
self-esteem to recognize it.
I'm gonna go take a shower. Take this personally, but get out.
Okay, you're crabby. I know you've been in a funk over Dean, but you have to try not to dwell on it all the time.
I'm gonna be late for school.
What the hell is this?
The results of my shopping trip, all accomplished in 2 hours.
Impossible.
I'm a savant.
And everything's returnable.
Yes, yes.
Can I have my credit card back?
Fine.
I spent $500.
Yeah.
Looks tired.
Where's Rachel?
She's out running some errands.
Go bought her a book to be put in
That's a
her
good gift.
brand new camera bag.
She's got a camera back.
It's nylon. You like?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Good.
I love the Hollywood hats that have nothing on them. I would love to just get a black cap with nothing.
There was an amazing sale in the men's department. I mean, gorgeous stuff. Look at this.
For who?
For you.
For me?
Yeah. And then, of course, beautiful pants, so soft.
Boy, she did really go to town on his credit cards.
She did.
You were not supposed to be shopping for me.
Well, I thought you might like a little something new to wear when you take Rachel out
Well,
tonight.
thank you, but take it back. I'm fine with the clothes I have.
Okay, see this blazer? It was 175,000% off. Just once, wouldn't it be nice not to be dressed like an extra from Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
Take it back. If you have not already read The Art of Fiction, read it. It's a remarkable manifesto. Henry James, the man of the moment. Pick your book, read it carefully.
Yes.
Did you hear the assignment?
No, I'm sorry.
Henry James.
You didn't take one note. You resorting to the osmosis theory of learning? Why do you care? I don't. Just making an observation.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh, okay.
This isn't Teacher Max. This is Friend Max talking.
Right, yeah, right.
So, how are you?
Yeah.
Fine.
You've seemed to be a little distracted for quite a while now.
My grades are fine.
I'm not concerned about your grades. I'm concerned about you. If you want to talk, I'm here.
Tough time?
Breakups are really hard. We've all been there.
How do you know about that?
Your mom told me. Because...
You've been talking to my mom.
Well, yes.
Since when?
It's been 3 weeks now, I guess.
Are you dating?
No, not really. I'm sorry.
I don't think he did anything
I didn't mean to
wrong
spring
here.
this
No, we
on
did
you
not.
like this.
It's
Max
fine,
is a
don't
good
worry
guy.
about it.
I'm sure your mom was going to tell you soon.
I'm sure too.
Sorry for distracting you even more
Right.
now. Yeah. I like Max a lot. I really do.
Oh my God,
I
Luke,
think he
is
looks
that
nice.
you?
Yeah.
I feel ridiculous.
That's because you don't have the belt on.
Is this the first time I've seen him without a hat on?
It is. Yeah. This has got to be.
Yeah.
He does have hair.
Yeah.
Can you get that guy some ketchup?
Why me?
Because if I spill any stuff on this, I won't be able to return it.
I'm not returning those clothes.
Oh, yes, I am. You like your guys all GQ'd up, huh?
Not GQ'd up. It's just a little less casual. It's not let's make a new Luke. It's let's see another side of the old one.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm gonna change now.
Good. Well, I'm gonna get Rory and just enjoy the clothes.
I will.
Okay, good.
Now, how is Rachel gonna respond?
I'm gonna change.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, other things on her mind. Yeah, she didn't like that.
You know, I had a date once, and I didn't know what to wear, so I had a coworker go to Kohl's for me and buy me clothes, and she did a great job.
Yeah.
And it was all fine. Like, this shouldn't be a big deal.
Right. I agree.
I thought you might like some coffee since you always do.
Thanks.
I just didn't want to make you any sadder than you already are.
How is you telling me that Dean is your study partner gonna make me sadder?
I don't even want to bring up his name around you. I'll get over it. Well, you're not over it yet.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
I'd get over it a little quicker if everyone weren't so busy running around trying to protect me from all the bad, scary things in the world.
I'll probably have to see him again this weekend because the project's due on Monday.
Whatever. I don't care. I'll see you when I see you.
Fine.
Wow.
Fine.
Okay, Rory's gone too far here.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, let's talk.
About what? Oh, wait, I know. How about you and Mr. Medina?
What?
I heard you've
Oh
gotten
my
back together
God.
again.
We've been talking and we just now decided to start dating.
Why didn't you tell me you've been talking?
Because Anne, she was so happy and gloaty and couldn't stop talking about how great it
I
was
get
that she
it,
had her
yeah.
boyfriend back that it made me feel horrible. We're so miserable about Dean. What was I supposed to do? Walk in and say, hey, sorry about you and Dean, but I got Max back and are we happy? Would that have been good?
That would have been great.
I just wanted to give you some space and a chance to come up for air. I was trying to protect you.
Uh-oh. That's not the word she wanted to hear.
Nope.
You're just gonna break up again anyway.
Excuse me?
Well, that's what you do best.
Hey, stop right there.
Tell me when you're down to the final inning.
You know what? That is way too snotty a thing, even for alternate universe Rory to say. I'd like an apology.
Fine, I apologize.
Rory is a little out of control here.
A little bit. I get it.
Yeah,
but
she's
still.
a kid,
Yeah.
but still, yeah. Did she not
Rory?
come home?
Rory?
Care.
The last
Yeah.
thing I need is to spend 4 hours being bored out of my skull by the same people I'll be bored out of my skull by tomorrow night at the symphony fundraiser.
Did Rory go there?
For sure.
Rory,
She took a
Hey,
taxi.
Grandma.
She basically ran away from home.
Yeah.
is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
She just needs a minute.
Richard?
And some money.
Richard, pay the cab.
I had a fight with Mom.
You had a fight with your mother.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to get out of there. You're all dressed up. You were going out. I'm so sorry.
Oh, please don't be.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Emily, don't pry.
I'm not prying, Richard.
The girl obviously needs some peace.
Would it be okay if I stay here tonight?
Oh, well, of course.
You can stay here as long as you want.
No, I'd just like to go to bed if that's okay.
Of course.
Call
whatever
your
you
mom.
Like. Your room's all ready. There are pajamas
her
in the
mom's
dresser and
freaking
a
out
new
probably.
toothbrush
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
Are we really going to do a Rory doesn't come home all night and thinks that's fine because she's in a bad mood thing? Because we did that once and it didn't work out.
Yeah.
She really isn't going to call her
Emily.
mom.
What is all this about?
They should call
She had a
her.
fight
Yeah.
with Lorelai. And she came here.
Oh, God, Emily's making this about her.
Well, let's see. Maybe.
Could you just ask Lane to call me, please, when she gets back? I'm looking for Rory.
She's not at the library and she's not at Luke's.
Where is she? Why didn't she leave a note? Damn it!
Honey, calm down.
Yeah, I don't think this is okay at all.
Over into panic now.
No. Don't cross. Come back.
Call your parents.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
you find her?
no.
Emily needs to call her.
Yeah.
Max, I'm freaking out.
It's gonna
Max
be
is
okay.
great.
Yeah.
Suki's here. I'm here. We will find her.
This better be Emily.
I hope so.
Rory?
I just wanted you to know
Okay,
that
good.
Rory is here with us.
Thank you.
She arrived a few minutes ago.
Let me talk to her.
She seems quite upset. She said you'd had a fight.
We had a disagreement.
She said fight.
Will you just put her on the phone, please?
She went to her room, Lorelai.
Her room is here. Mom, I'm standing here looking at her room.
Maybe a little time away from each other will do both of you some good.
I'll pick her up in the morning.
She has school tomorrow, and her school is 10 minutes from here.
This isn't your call.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Lorelai.
For a second there, I was like, Emily might come in clutch, but no.
I thought she was, but then again, I think she's making it about
That's
her.
overstepping. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
That's your grandkid, but that's not your kid.
She's with my mother. No one is safe with my mother.
She needed some space.
No, that house is not safe. It's like the Amityville Horror without all the good times.
I don't even know why she's mad at Lorelai at all.
She's not. She's mad at Stars Hollow.
Right.
We used to always be able to work this stuff out.
What did you two fight about?
Oh, you.
Me?
Well, it started with you.
Okay, she will be back, and you two will work everything out.
You're good at the comforting thing, you know?
Why didn't you tell Rory about us?
Oh, she was just so upset about Dean. I didn't think it was the best time to give her my happy news.
Come up.
You don't just say to people out of the blue, hey, Max and I are talking again. I mean, I was just waiting for it to come up naturally.
Is now the time for him to do this?
I just want to know if there's a reason why you don't want people to know.
Max,
Then we should talk about that.
There's no reason.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
That was weird timing.
It was.
You
Like,
can
do
ask
you really
her-
want to jump into this now
You
with
can ask
everything else
her
going on?
why you haven't told anybody,
Right.
but then you just let it go.
Grandpa, what's new in the world today?
Well, as usual, it's going to hell in a handbasket.
It's nice to have something you can always count on.
Did you sleep well?
The bed was very comfortable. Was she mad?
She was concerned.
Thanks again for letting me stay.
It's nice having you here. You got your grandfather to put down his newspaper at the breakfast table. That's a first.
Rory and I had a fight and she ran away.
What? Where? Did you?
She's fine. She's at my mother's.
Ah, throw that information in with the first part. You'll scare
Right.
a person. She'll cool off and come home.
I know. Just breaking up with Dean has been so hard on her. She's walking around in this unbelievable pain. There's nothing I can do about it. She still won't talk to me. She won't tell me what happened. I warned him when I first met him. If he hurt her, maybe I could key his car. Probably out of school by now, and I want to be home in case she decides to call.
Coffee's on the house.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, look, Luke didn't make any of his problems Lorelai's problems
No.
right there.
What a great guy.
Right? Come on, Max, take a page.
I don't know. It's not all on Dean.
It's not on Dean, not anymore. They broke up. It sucks, but they broke up
It
and
happens.
that's it.
It
yeah,
happens.
this is not his fault.
You don't have to like him, but
Right.
I just want to tell you that I think you are scum.
like, whoa.
Thanks.
You are going to be
He's a
hard
child.
pressed to find another girl as fantastic as Rory. That I actually thought you were a good pick, but I was wrong, and I hate to be wrong.
You know, I'm sick and tired of everyone blaming this thing on me. I say I love you, and she just sits there, and I'm the jerk. I'm the bad guy. Leave me alone.
That's all fair.
Yeah. I feel bad for him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a dumb breakup, but he's allowed to do a dumb breakup.
Where is she, Mom?
I haven't had any time to prepare her for this.
Mom, where is she? I just want to talk to my daughter now.
Do you want me to go in there with you?
More than anything.
Well, try and be nice.
Thanks for the tip.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
It's okay.
All those things.
I know.
And I just snapped, and I got sick
JT
of
poster.
everything. I wanted to go anywhere.
So you picked hell? But we have to be able to talk, always. No matter how
Yeah.
mad or upset we get with each other, our particular special thing only works if we agree to that. Get it? Tell me what happened with you and Dean.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I do.
Why?
Because I had a little chat with him today. He said that he told you he loved you, and I started feeling a little stupid.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt him.
I know.
I just got scared, and I sat there.
I understand. When it comes to love and relationships, I don't necessarily want you to be like me. My point is that it's scary to be in love, that much I know, but it's also wonderful and special. I want you to experience everything that's great because you're so great. I want you to be ready for that moment when it happens.
Are you ready for that moment when it happens?
I'm working on it. Thank you, Mom.
Of course. She's our granddaughter.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night.
7 o'clock.
Hey, let me out here.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll meet you
talk
back
to
at the
her.
house.
Excuse
Talk to
me.
Lane.
I'll show up this time.
What a sweet episode this has been
Yeah.
so far. Well, it's had its moments of like,
For sure. It was tense for a while there.
yeah, but still, I liked how this is resolving
Yeah.
itself.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make sure to spread the word at the end.
Uh-huh.
I thought I put little notices in everyone's rooms.
Did that feel weird to you in the sense that, like, you made the point whenever she told Luke about how Roy was missing, and you're like, oh, look, Luke's not putting his stuff on her.
Yeah, Luke was the only one that didn't really, like, I'm not saying everyone was being gross. Everyone kind of did their part.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Sure.
But I do feel like both Emily and Max really picked weird times to, like, how do I insert myself into this issue that you're having and kind of hijack it to make it a little bit about me.
Sure. You know, everyone's guilty of that at some point.
Everybody,
we're all
including me.
we're all human. I've done it
for
you
sure.
know?
Everyone that ever says thoughts and prayers when something happens, it's like, hey, don't forget that I'm sad about everything happening too.
Yeah. It's what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
But it just seemed. I get the insecurity of dating someone and being like, what is this? Do people know? Are you trying to hide this? I totally understand that. I get that 100%. It just, the timing felt weird.
I just feel like that's one of the things that Max should have been like, oh, you haven't told people? Okay. And backburnered it until your next conversation, because right now she's worried about her daughter.
Compartmentalize that one.
Yeah, it's like,
exactly.
this is what we can always come back to it.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be right now.
And also, like, you're still figuring it out. I
Right.
mean, he kind of broke it off with her in the first place. So the fact that, like, they have to date and everyone know about it is so important to him.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't think it's important to him that he knows. I think he's more, I mean, I'm with him on this. He's more concerned about why don't you want people to know?
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay,
Like,
yeah.
are you already 1.5 feet out the door?
Yeah.
If this is supposed to be a secret.
Am I committing or am I not committing? Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I was dating somebody and they're like, by the way, you can't tell anyone about this. I was like,
why?
Well, this sucks all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Is there something else going on? Are you ashamed of it?
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
You know,
I guess timing kind of plays a factor in that
Sure.
as well. It's like, how long? What's the time frame on that? You know, but
it's
also
it's all different. It's a fair question to ask her.
To each their
it
own.
just wasn't the time to have the talk because
Sure.
she had a much bigger thing going on.
Sure, and I like the fact that she called him to tell him, "Hey, I'm telling people about it." So
Yeah, exactly.
We're exclusive now, man.
Right. And that's all. I don't know. It seems weird to me because they're in their 30s. And it's like, you guys are old enough not to quite have the are we going steady or not conversation, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like I've when I was younger, I've
Sure.
been that way. But, you know, I was in a serious relationship where, like, you know, we didn't officially ask each other out. We just kind of, like, stumbled. It was, like, months into it.
That happens all the time,
Yeah,
right? It's
months
like,
into it. And I was like, are we dating? And she's like, I mean, I assumed we are.
Yeah, it's like,
You know?
yeah, are we exclusive?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not dating anyone else.
Literally,
Okay, me
yeah.
neither. Good.
We
Yeah,
had that talk. It was like
we've
2
all-
months in.
Yeah, we've all been there to where it just kind of happens.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could have been that thing, too,
Sure.
because they're old enough.
Yeah.
I guess I do have a bit of a weird history, but...
That's the thing. I guess it all comes down to history, and it's important to talk. It is important
It
to
is,
kind of
right.
clarify where you stand, and I'm glad that they are doing that now. So
Sure. And I like Max.
I do
He's
too.
not obviously not my favorite. I still feel like
Team Luke all the way.
I feel like that there's better chemistry really between Luke and Lorelai. Obviously, Luke's in his own relationship, so that's not a thing.
Yeah.
I like that they're starting in a place of friendship, which Max and Lorelai didn't do. That's always been my thing with Max.
they
Is
didn't.
he saw her one time at school, thought she was hot, and asked her out. And it's like, it's okay to be attracted to somebody and ask them out. It really is. But
the get to know you stage.
yeah, I feel like you skip some steps when that's where it comes from, right?
And I think they're kind of fixing that a bit with this, in the sense
Sure,
like
they
they've
pumped
been
the brakes,
talking for a
right, yeah.
while, you know, and
kind of rebooting a little bit. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is, a reboot. In the
Whereas,
relationship.
and again, nothing's wrong with him asking her out because she's
No.
pretty and them hitting it off and then dating.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it at all. But I feel like when you compare it to Luke, where it's like, well, they've just known each other forever and have this relationship built on friendship.
The chemistry is so good.
Yeah, the chemistry and knowing each other and being vulnerable and being themselves around each other. I mean, I wouldn't call Luke vulnerable, but at least you know where he comes from and who he is, and you know. And then have the attraction and the relationship build from there. I just like better personally for me in a narrative.
But the will they won't they works so well.
Yeah, it works really well in the show.
You know,
it
so
does.
They're probably going to stretch that out for a while.
Right, and I think they will. I think eventually they will. I don't know how much longer. I mean, we saw the cracks a little bit with Rachel there.
Yeah.
Right, thinking that there's something between Lorelai and Luke, and she's not incredibly wrong.
She's seen it many times. She's seen it a couple of times now. So
I mean, she can't be blind to their chemistry, even if it's innocent right now, and I think it is. But she can't. She's not stupid. She's gonna know, like, this is a potential problem down the road.
Do you think that storyline resolves itself before before the season's over? Like, you think that he's gonna be dating Rachel into season 2?
It might be the end of the season, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Sure. Maybe we are. I mean, a lot can happen in an hour.
This is episode 20,
right?
So,
they can drag it out if they want, or we can get there in the next episode where Rachel wants to sit down and have the talk.
Yeah, and quickly, I do want to say that I did like Dean standing up for himself again.
I did too. I don't think Dean did anything wrong in this episode.
No.
I don't think he was wrong to break up with her. Kids break up for all kinds of reasons. Some are good, some are bad. I love you. She didn't say it back. I'm not going to see you anymore. I think he regrets that decision, but I don't think he needs to be the town punching bag for it either.
No, and ultimately,
he didn't do anything wrong.
What it boils down to is, if you don't want to, he obviously wants to be in a relationship with her. But what I'm saying is, like, if you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, you don't have to have an explanation of why you're breaking up with someone.
It's not everybody's business that you decided to break up with somebody.
Exactly.
Anyway, we'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.